Welcome to Hollywood Time Capsule. In this video, we take a look at how the actors from the iconic movie, Superman, have transformed over the years. You'll get to know their real names, and find out how old they are today. We'll show you side-by-side comparisons of how they looked back then versus how they look now in 2023. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with more transformations of your favorite actors. Valerie Purine played the role of Eve Teschmacher. Valerie was 34 years old when she appeared in the film. Fast forward to today, and she is now 79 years old and was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2015. Apart from her role in this film, she is also best known for her portrayal of Honey Bruce in the 1974 film, Lenny. Fun fact, in 1969, Valerie began dating Hollywood hairstylist Jay Sebring, and he invited her to a dinner party. She found someone to work for her that night, but at the last minute that person got sick, and Valerie had to show up for work. It turned out that the party she missed was the night when the Manson family slaughtered 6 people at Sharon Tate's home, including Sebring. Next up is Jack O'Halloran, who played the role of Non. Jack was 35 years old when he appeared in the film. Fast forward to today, and he is now 80 years old and is best known for his career as a professional heavyweight boxer. He fought in 57 professional matches, including fights with future heavyweight champions, George Foreman and Ken Norton. Shortly after he knocked out Manuel Ramos, he was offered a debut acting role in a popular film with Fox Studios, which he ultimately turned down. He had this to say about it.
I'm walking out of Fox and James Earl Jones is walking up the steps and he looked at me, Jack O'Halloran. I said, yeah, aren't you James Earl Jones? He said, is it true what I just heard about you? I said, what you heard? You told Hollywood to take the biggest movie in Hollywood and stick it? I said, well, I guess if you want to look at it that way. I got to shake your hand. He said, I never knew anybody ever did that before. And Steve McQueen called me on the phone. He said, what is wrong with you, man? You know.
Apart from his role as Non, he is also best known for his portrayal of Joe Perko in the 1976 film, King Kong. Next up is Sarah Douglas, who played the role of Ursa. Sarah was 25 years old when she appeared in the film. Fast forward to today, and she is now 70 years old and is best known for her portrayal of Queen Taramis in the popular 1984 film, Conan the Destroyer, as well as her role as Jinda Kol Raz in the 2018 TV series, Supergirl. When interviewed about Superman, she had this to say.
First and foremost, I think Christopher Reeve was the ultimate Superman. There's no getting away from that. I also think that if you like, the simplicity of our original Supermans, well, it wasn't the original, obviously, but our Supermans back from the 70s, with Christopher, the humour in it, the gentle humour and the gentleness of it. A lot of the others have got quite dark, quite scary.
Next up is Ned Beatty, who played the role of Otis. Ned was 40 years old when he starred in the film. Sadly, he passed away in 2021 from natural causes at the age of 83. He grew up fishing and working on farms, and throughout his career, he gained a reputation for being the busiest actor in Hollywood. He is best known for his portrayal of Arthur Jensen in the 1976 film, Network, as well as his role as Dean Martin in the 1986 comedy film, Back to School. Next up is Terence Stamp, who played the role of General Zod. Terence was 40 years old when he starred in the film. Fast forward to today, and he is now 85 years old and is best known for his portrayal of Wilson in the 1999 film, The Limey, as well as his role as Ramsley in the 2003 film, The Haunted Mansion. In addition to his acting career, Terence is an accomplished writer and author. He published 3 volumes of his memoirs, including the book, Stamp Album, which was written in tribute to his late mother, as well as a cookbook to provide alternative recipes for those who are wheat and lactose intolerant. Next up is Gene Hackman, who played the role of Lex Luthor. Gene was 48 years old when he starred in the film. Fast forward to today, and he is now 93 years old and is best known for his role as Little Bill Daggett in the 1992 film Unforgiven. as well as his portrayal of Jimmy Doyle in the 1971 film, The French Connection. On top of acting for 40 years, Gene is also an accomplished novelist. He penned several books after stepping away from acting, including Payback at Morning Peak and Pursuit. Fun fact, Gene Hackman was the first choice to play the role of Hannibal Lecter in the 1991 film, The Silence of the Lambs. He turned down the role to star in Mississippi Burning instead. Next up is Margot Kidder, who played the role of Lois Lane. Margot was 29 years old when she starred in the film. Sadly, she passed away in 2018 from suicide by self-inflicted drug and alcohol overdose at the age of 69. Kidder had suffered with mental illness for many years, including a breakdown in the 1990s when she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. She is best known for her role as Kathy Lutz in the 1979 film, The Amityville Horror, as well as her portrayal of Barb in the 1974 film, Black Christmas. Next up is Marlon Brando, who played the role of Jor-El. Marlon was 54 years old when he appeared in the film. Sadly, he passed away in 2004 from lung failure at the age of 80. He is best known for his portrayal of Colonel Walter Kurtz in the 1979 film, Apocalypse Now, as well as his role as Don Vito Corleone in the 1972 film, The Godfather. Fun fact, he took over the job of directing the 1961 film, One-Eyed Jacks, after Stanley Kubrick stepped down from directing the film just 2 weeks before starting production. It was Brando's only directing effort, and the production of the film was plagued with challenges. Marlon insisted on getting drunk to film a scene in which he was supposed to act drunk, but he got too drunk to act or direct, and so he insisted on repeating the process another day. Again, he got too drunk to direct or act. In another instance, he would sit on the beach and wait hours for waves to become more dramatic. Next up is Christopher Reeve, who played the role of Superman. Christopher was 26 years old when he starred in the film. Sadly, he passed away in 2004 from heart failure at the age of 52. He is best known for his portrayal of Superman in this film, Superman 2, Superman 3, and Superman 4. In 1995, Reeve suffered a tragic horse riding accident during an equestrian competition that left him paralyzed from the neck down. Despite this devastating injury, he became an advocate for people with spinal cord injuries and devoted much of his life to raising awareness and funding for research to find a cure for paralysis. Fun fact, he is the youngest actor ever to play the part of Superman. And that concludes our exploration of the talented cast of Superman. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by liking, subscribing and sharing your thoughts in the comments below on which movie cast you'd like to see in future videos.